Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Becca, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Marty, good morning. Safe, good morning. Let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. We're about to, here comes cash market open. We're starting to break below Globex. Wow. We have a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko, and that ran up, and now we're trying to challenge that level. We have an opening range between 627 and 750. Then you have another opening range between 661 and 705. So we're starting to break below. Most likely we're gonna probably come back and retest some of this stuff, but I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, and we're coming into the middle of the range on the 200. There is a flush. All right, I'm posting my orders just to see how well we are. Here we go. All right, let's see. Here comes the bounce. Here comes the bounce. Yeah, let the market counter here. They're about to counter trend. They're probably going to go to Globex. Globex is 642, and try to flush some of these shorts out of this rotation. We have to look at where we at. You know, remember this area right here, right here. Market made a captain setup, ran it up. They're testing that captain setup, so buyers will step in here and try to challenge break of the low. See how we went to Globex that quick? Good morning, Holden. Good morning. Wow, that's very forceful, right? It's forceful. Wow, is that true? Let me see. Yeah, yeah, wow. Market is about to close right above. All right, so the market is in sync on the long side. I am going with a buy right here. Let's see if I can get a pullback. We should be getting a pullback really soon here. We're literally right in the middle of the range of the opening range. And those are two prices, 87 and 82. 87 and 82. So we should be getting a retracement here. Really? That's some. Yeah, 87 and 82. That's just the whole thing is a resistance anyway here. But the top end of the global expand is 92. So right here is we're getting resistance. I'm looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, and here comes a pullback. A little bit of it. They're not letting anything go. See how tight that is. That's very tight. That's very bullish, which is fine. I'm looking to buy here, but I'm not buying up here. I'm not buying at resistance. I need a pullback. They definitely suckered a bunch of shorts and then blew them out of the water, which is fine with me. $82 and $87, right? So they're gonna push it lower, man. I hope they, like, if they run it back up here, then that takes away from my entry. Then I have to kind of cancel it. Yeah, that kind of kills it. Damn it. Gotta cancel that order. No fill. That would have been nice, right? Before I got filled on that little pullback. I was off by, what did I have it on, 7 years or something, like a couple of points? Market is still in sync on the long side. So big picture stuff. What is the big picture here? Big picture is they came up with a captain setup, ran it up, came back and retested it. So now the stop to any long is 620, and you're looking for the next target of 717 and a breakout above 50 into 800. That's what we're looking at here. Structurally, that's what the market is doing. So that 87, 88, 87 to 82, that is resistance. The whole structure here is resistance. At 700, they're about to blow the top off of this thing. It's a whole number, so they're spending time playing around with it. I'd like to see a pullback, but I parked my order at 70. I missed that entry. I got to be patient and wait for some more. Market is long. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. And we have a target of 717. And then we have targets higher. Hmm. They're struggling here. They're struggling. The 82, 87 area. Here it comes. There is a danger of a 77. 77 is a captain set up short on the 70 NT Renko, and we already have a bunch of captain setups on the 30 NT Renko, like really wicked. So here we go. That's a captain setup short on the 70, guys. So watch out now. See that structure right here? That's a short. Market is out of sync, so it's a two-sided market. And now for any long to get back in business, 704 needs to break. So the idea of being long for those bigger targets is taking a pause right now due to this last rotation. The 88 or 87 to 82 area. So where did that come from, right? Look. That's the middle of the range on the first opening range, and that's the middle of the range on the second opening range. So the market is just literally spending time here. Went above it a little bit, but made a double top, hit that top end of the opening range and came back in. So really, the longs need to separate themselves and go break above the 704. They're about to put a captain setup on the 50 here. So there's a whole lot of back and forth right in this middle area. So that's almost like the center of centers. So that's just the balance area, and they're going to try to chop people up. I'd rather be long than short, but you know, you're getting crosswind here. You're getting a captain set up long on the 50, but a captain set up short on the 70. So, you know, what do you do out of that? You got to scalp. ES is strong, yeah. We have a target 710, and we have target on NQ. Market is back in sync on the long side. We're about to break the 70 NT Renko captain short, so that's a positive behavior. Oh, we broke the 704, so that's good. Pullbacks are back in business, back on the buy side. Rather be long than short. I mean, I could take this. $87. Let them break the 700. Come flush people to 87 and 97. I don't like the 97. I gotta go back actually lower. I gotta go 80 to 90. Ooh, here we go. That's a little bit heavy. Thank you. Yeah, but the way they're moving here definitely needed to kind of improve my entry. But we ended up making a couple of hundred bucks on that trade. So we're up 635 on that account. Let's just keep working. Now, if you're looking at the 70 NT Renko, you're getting, look at that, captain set up short and a confirmation of it. Fuck. And the market is about to give us a captain set up short on the 100 NT Renko. So we're getting a lot of crosswinds. You see this captain set up short, market sold off 4 candles in a row. We're getting that again. So we're going to get a sell-off here. Yeah, let's get busy. I mean, they're rough here. This market is rough. So you have to be very careful. There's a lot of crosswinds, over exaggerated moves. Let's see if I can get in. That's 69.59. Let's see. Yeah, they're bouncing off a Globex, so I want to be higher actually. 75. Look at that. Yeah, they're gonna jack with people here. 75, 76, 50. It's 90, 75, that's 90, 80. Do I want to be involved in this? Because they're bouncing off Globex. The market is okay. Let me just cancel this for a second. Let me just, yeah, 75. Where's 75? See how fast that is. Yeah. This is such an interesting market. You're putting a captain set up short, you sell it off into Globex, and you come back screaming back up. So 75, 85, I'm about to get stopped out on that 95. Yeah, look at that. That would have been a stop, a full stop. You know, kind of glad that I canceled that order. It's just something did not set well with me. I know, Adam. So this is, you know what kind of market this is. This is gonna, like you almost have to only add once the trade is in your favor and keep going break even. You try to get cute continuation trade and they start ripping it up like that. It's a bunch of blown accounts. Gotta be careful. Market is back in sync, but you got this captain set up on the 100. I mean, like, what do you do? We gotta get separation. Separation is 720 or 642. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I could play the game and put on an 80 because the 80, you remember the 82, 88, 82? So let's see what 8, Philip, happy birthday. All right. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It's too tight. Sir, what am I trading? New York? Am I trading NASDAQ 100 futures? Using the Harmony trading system. All right, so let's think about this for a second here. Let me cancel this order and just evaluate. Good for them, man. They're bouncing it right here, which is really kind of positive. That's a bullish behavior right here. The target we have is 717. Then we have targets higher. Good morning, Ethan. Good morning. 717 coming up. Ooh. News, huh? Forex factor. Revised U.S. consumer sentiment. That's at the top of the hour. That's coming up, so watch out. Man, there's just distribution in and around that 90 and the 88 to 80. They are just loving this area. Let's go back and talk about it. So you have yourself the middle of the range on basically this is the opening range, middle of the range, or the 50% of the middle of the range right here between the 88 and the 82. So the market keeps revisiting that area and keep revisiting any breakout with selling pressure. That's tough. You know, you start breaking anything under 60, you're going to go back to glowbacks. You break glowbacks, you'll go down to 616, then the market is going to collapse. And the longs need to trade above 710 in order for them to take control. Anything in between that is going to be chop. And Trump is speaking, so volatility is inbound. What trade did I have? Okay. Market is in sync on the long side. Channel number 1. Six minutes. Okay. I mean, you start breaking anything under 70, that is a problem for the longs again. I mean, that's all. If we're looking at this, look at that captain setup, then confirming it with 667 and a quarter. That will lend itself for the short excuse me, for the shorts to come in heavy if they break that 70. Okay. Captain set up long on the 50. Okay. Now I need to get involved. I'm gonna get it, but the only problem is we got news. We got that news that may be impactful, so I may need to be careful here. But I got an order. All right, 1 minute. I'm just gonna do this with one account. I'm not gonna copy trade this. Ooh. Here it comes. Yep.
Time to get up and go. Give yourself
All right. Yeah, they're not filling me on that one. That's fine. That's fine. Let me see if I can get in here. $15.50. Man. 08 to 018. Next target is 742. All right, I'm gonna step away for 5 minutes. I'll be back. Yeah, that was nasty. They got me on that one. All right, we took that stop. Moving on. We're still up for the day on that account. Let's go. Market is out of sync. Thank you, Rebecca. I see your comment on YouTube. I'm trading M&Q, make 152 with 5 trades. Good job, New York. All right, so what's the name of it? Yeah, but Adam, today is the day, my birthday. Okay, so do you pay income tax on your earnings with Apex? Yes, you do. They'll send you a 1099 as an independent contractor, and then you file your taxes, and then you pay income tax on it. Wow, it's a churner here. No love. The market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Let them bounce off of this, and we'll look into a short. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's. Golly, look at this. Here you go. Yeah, they're not liking some of the news that's out there. 42, 39. If they get there, they go to 46. Okay, so we have a target of 92, and I'm looking for a rally to short into this market. We'll see what happened here. Really? Hmm. Okay, target is hit. Nice. Boom. Got that one. From 31 to 21, 10 points. Let's see if I can get another one in. Good job, Adam. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed is fast, range is expanding, and the behavior is short. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 592.5. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 660 on a swing trade basis. We don't want to even see 33, be honest with you, because that would put a captain set up long on the 70. So just watch it here. And we're close to a whole number, 600. So I'm going to cancel this order. 09 half, I want to see. Okay, so that filled. That'll be '09 half filled. Let's see if we can get the trade to cooperate. Yeah, man, that would have worked. It just, we're so close to a whole number. It got me a little bit worried. Yeah, it got me a little bit worried about that. I hate to put orders around a whole number. So from 19 to, 20, that's 20 points right there. That's okay. Next target is 567 half. 567 half. That's not the first touch here, so we're leaving it alone. You need first touch is first touch. Okay. We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, by the way. Shorts are dominant. We have a stop run under 70, 570. If they pick those off, they'll speed it up into the 50s, 40s, and bounce right back up. So just watch out. The market is rallies are shortable on us. On a swing trade basis. They're putting a captain setup long here. If they do that at 92, we'll run up the we will run up a little bit. Yeah, here we go. They're gonna run it up a little bit here. Let them do it. Let's see if we have an opportunity to go short. But you know, if we start breaking 15, that's an issue. Thank you. That's a good one. It's a 10 pointer, and I copied it across 4 accounts. Let's go. So they're holding on to this captain setup, right? They're holding on to it. So that is, it's telling me that we're going to be probably running the stops above 22. And the markets start to shift the cloud. And this is kind of an early sign that the market is shifting here. Just watch out to your shorts. All right, man. I got on the phone and the market sold off. Yeah, I got on the phone and the market sold off. I needed to be in this little action. That's an action-packed market. Let's go. Big money to be made. How's everybody doing so far? Adam, Becca, where you at? Holden, safe. YouTube, what you guys doing? Target number 4 is hit. We have a target of 517 coming up. We broke the captain setup, right? We broke that captain setup, so that is a big deal. And the next target is 517 half. Then we have a stop run under 60s, 450s, and 60s. That could lead us to this captain setup. And here, there is a whole lot of support. That whole zone, be honest with you, from 526 to the 50s, you're going to get a bit of protectionism coming into this market. So I still want to be shorting the rallies. I'm not going to be going long till the market proves itself in this zone. But I'm going to be scalping more than anything else. Up 2K on 5 plus 2 evals passed. Okay, great. 436. Okay. Captain setup. Man, I hate to take a captain setup here, but it's a captain setup. Its target is 60, really. Let's see if they work it out here, because you're literally at the target, and the market is just putting this captain setup right here. So you have a 50 as a 47.50. Look at this. I know, man. I I just don't want to fade. I don't want to fade against the trend. Like I see this, and I know that I need to be buying this at the 30. Target is 60, and you have another target at 50. But man, do I want to fade this selling pressure? No. Up 1300. You took it long. I know. I know you took it long. I'm like, this is one of those things. Whenever you're Ethan Green 390, good job. Do it and worry about it later. Did you see that, Becca? I mean, that's just captain setup, captain setup. That's just, and I knew it. Like right here, they're gonna buy it. But do I want to go and fade against the trend? No. Hyper scalper. I mean, what is wrong with you? Stop trading when you mirror. Stop. Stop. Okay. Come on. God dang it. That's good. That is good. A bit of price stability here. We have tested harmony zone number one, which is resistance, and we are. Happy birthday. All right. Okay. Let's play the game. Let's play the game, man. Let's play the game. 52. 52. All right. So what are they doing here? The market is out of sync, right? The market is out of sync. Yeah, I'm sorry that's safe. Let's go get him, buddy. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Are you in a short? And no, I am not in a short New York for the reason that is the market is out of sync. Market meaning the short-term trend and the long-term trends are not in agreement, which leads to a lot of choppy price action. I prefer to be short, but we're not there yet. I'm looking for the market to actually sell off to 530, then rally back up and make a lower high. And that would be a momentum market at that point. I can play, scalping games around these prices and around these clouds, but I'm, preferring not to right now. I know whenever the market speeds up like that and it becomes really like you want to get in there because there's so much money to be made, but it's okay, man. Let's just keep working. Let's keep playing. You're getting a lot of chop. The market is two-sided. We need a little bit of a decisive move into the 30s, then a rally back up for us to participate. We're taking premium trades right now. They're testing resistance at harmony zone number one and putting multiple. Here we go. That's a switch trade. Okay. And they're about to flip that one. Yeah. Yep. They're about to flip it. That is chop. That's the chop that we're avoiding. We're avoiding the chop because the market is out of sync. If they break this 40, here we go. Super choppy here. That is super choppy. Yeah, this is the kind of market will get you frustrated. You'll start betting, getting stopped out with small stops. Then the market will open up the ranges and take you out. Just be patient, wait. Let the market kind of break away from this tight range. From 9:30 to 9:36, which is really not that long, about 6 minutes, but it's just constant rotations. Let them break out of this. Market is out of sync, right? Do I want to do that? Nah. Market is not out of sync. All right, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I'll be back. Oh, yikes. All right. I mean, it's volatile, it's violent. I mean, that's kind of whenever the market goes out of sync, you're getting that choppiness, and you get potential really rip off too. Like market can do this just to kind of shake all the shorts out of that trend. I mean, good for them. No harm done. So let's take a look here. So you see how the market is just playing around in this box, which is the opening range box. And it flushes, like, sold off, took out the stops right under there, flushed everybody, now coming back to retest the break. And that break is the breaking of this opening range. We talked about that 82 to 88 and how significant that was. And the market kept trying to break and hold, trying to break and hold, it just couldn't do it. And then the break, then the consolidation, now the retest. So now there's a bunch of stops sitting above 636. So if they come and tag them, they'll take you to the 655 60s, and 60s to the 80s will be huge resistance. Okay, but I cannot ignore the buying pressure here and the stop runs that could be 40 to 60. You know, I'm not gonna go short just because we are entering a zone that could be short. Okay, like right here, if the market sells off under 600, the shorts are back in business. If we get to between 60 and 80, and the market sells off below 28, the market is back in business on the short side. See, like that right here. I mean, I know, man. Well, what am I gonna do? We're gonna miss some of these trades, but as long as the trades we take are well controlled, that's what matters. Yeah, I mean that's a rip your face off trade, and we're going to Globex too. I just didn't see that. Globex is coming up right now. It's 642 and a half. Very possible, Adam. Like if I want to get, not that I'm gonna get cute with this market, but 602 is an entry. They could pull this back. The only issue, the market has a wide range, so pullbacks could be a little bit more significant. I'm putting an order at 602 to buy because I have a lot of room between that price all the way up to 60. Here comes Globex. We're hitting Globex. Market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. Patience is a trade. And I can raise it to 14 and look for an entry. 14 to 24. A bit of rejection here is warranted against that Globex target. You have target number 5 and target number 6. So let's see it. 16 for, here we go. They're gonna come in. Bunch of stops sitting under 20. Good for them. This happens to be that too. All right. Canceling that order, canceled. Interesting. 28, 38. Market is struggling here, guys. Market is struggling. All right, we want to see a bit of a, this is a bit of a rounding here. We want to see a bit of a pullback before jumping in. Market is out of sync. Here we go again. That's some nonsense going on here. So there's no follow through. Yeah, they're rounding against that Globex. Go get him, Adam. Go get him, buddy. Good job. Mark is out of sync. Fearless works today, I know. I'm still want to make good decisions, you know. So I mean, I want to be in sync with the market. Like whenever the market is like the 200 and the 100 are in sync, I want to jump in. Like there was a lot of counter trend trades today that worked like a champ, you know. And I let those ones go, knowing they will pay. But here we go, man. I mean, if they close this candle under 566, that means we're most likely going to flush into the 500s. And look at this zone. I mean, we literally came into it and rallied back up. Okay. We're coming into support. Support is harmony zone number 2 between 92 and 82. If the market goes back up to 630, then that will get the market back in sync on the long side. So either 567 or 630 is the swing trade behavior that we'll be looking for. Now, within that, the market has a lot of choppy and scalping behavior that I can take advantage of. Happy birthday, George. That's what. Thank you, Adam. Is that what you think of me? All right. Okay. Here we go. Market broke. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 542 and a half. I mean, you got to keep your head on a swivel in this market. Damn. Woo. Violent. Now you cannot get in. I mean, they're pressing it. All right, I got an order up here. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so they're oh, Captain set up on the 30 NT Rinko, so they're gonna run it up here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why did that trade stress me out? I mean, I shouldn't be stressed out, but a cup. All right, market is out of sync again with this move. So it keeps doing that. In sync, out of sync, in sync, out of sync, keeps playing games. But a good trade. I mean, I made 10 points off of that little behavior. I'll take it. Thank you, David. Appreciate it, buddy. Market is out of sync. Market is out of sync. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Safe. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, David Nibadzi. Nibadzi. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name, but thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated, man. Let's keep playing this game. Marty, you are a joker. Thank you for the brand new car. I appreciate it. How am I feeling? I feel lucky. I feel lucky to be here, and I feel lucky to be with you guys. It's a dream come true. It is a dream come true. Anicca, Anicca, Anicca. That's never forget. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it. That's good. Market is coming back in hot and heavy. You break the 60, you bounce it right back up. We will get back into shorting this market.
Time to get up and go. Give yourself a date.
Here we go. That was a good one. 76. That's shortable here. It's shortable right here at 70. 76, 70. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're heading. If we break that 55, we're gonna start speeding up on the short side. Rallies are shortable. The market is out of sync, so that makes me a little bit apprehensive. But all the signs are. Look at that. That's a W with a push lower and a break of that neck. So head and shoulder traders would look at this and start piling on any rally. And the stop is 602. And then you have a target, and the target is 42. Okay, they're putting a captain set up long here. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Captain set up switch trade. They're gonna run it up. Okay, let's see. Let's see. They're gonna run it up here. That's noisy, yeah. Like I don't want to get. All over the place. I get it. I mean, they got to break that 60. I mean, they need to get below that 55, and that will trap everybody that's trying to be long here. The shorts get trapped above 600. I mean, it's tempting me. I mean, with this captain sub switch trade, it's a long at 70, and then you're looking at 85s. But I'm leaving that trade alone, and I'm looking for a failure into the lows. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. Here comes that 85. It's a tricky market, be honest with you. Today is a bit of a tricky day. You know, you really have to kind of like read between the lines. Batman, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. 85 got hit. Let's go. Market is still out of sync. They got so close. They got so close to breaking it, but they didn't. So that kind of puts the market in choppy zone. You're hitting resistance, which is harmony zone number 1. Choppy chop, choppy chop. Well, I get it. So it should run up a little bit here, 90. So they're trying to fade against 600. That's what they're trying to do. I mean, there's a bit of a firming in this market. So you're making a low. You're putting that was the captain setup long. Captain setup switch trade. I mean, look at that. I mean, that when I saw that, I was like, they're gonna try to rally it back up to the 85. Then after the 85, they made a higher low, touched that zone and came back and rejected it. So there's a whole lot of accumulation that's going on between that 60 and the 70, because breaking it will set the stage for a market that will speed up on the short side. So the longs are coming in and trying to defend that zone. So we know if we break it, the shorts are back in business. If we break the 600 and come back, the longs will start firming up higher. Then you have zone number 2 is resistance as well. So it's not like the longs are hyper strong, but they're accumulating here and trying to defend. And if they fail, then we know that the direction is going to continue short. So in this area, I know the market is going to do a couple of things. One of them is going to chop up. It's going to go sideways. It's going to do a lot of stop runs, trying to shake people out. This is one of them. So how do I need to trade it? It's not a swing trade market when they do that. It's a scalping market. So I got to give it a lot more time. Holden, how are we doing, Holden? Here we go. Here we go. Just focus on the process. Just make good decisions. You'll be all right. So big picture stuff. Let's talk about big picture stuff, right? Right. See that rejection? That was beautiful, by the way. And then the market is just sitting here, accumulating, distributing in a tight range. They don't want to break that 55 yet. But every time they try to rally this above 600, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, boom, sellers, sellers, sellers. They accumulate here at 60, sell in and around 600. And now you start catching these the stops under 60, then the market will start to speed up. And we want to see that, and that will get us thinking in terms of shorts again on a swing trade basis. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed is moderate here. Range is contracting, and the behavior is short. We need that 55.50 to break. I mean, 74, 75, and 80 are spots where we can test the shorts again and see how they behave. Inching their way down there. They're coming after it. Coming after it. Yep, market is in sync on the short side. Let's look for a rally to short into this market. Now they have to give us an in. And they may not. 76, you're from 76, you're short. Good for you. They may get to that 70 one more time, try to break it, and then come back in. That's a good spot for them to try to flush some shorts. See right here, 70. So they'll go do that and come back in. Damn. Over exaggerated moves here. I was like, okay, you break the 70. I get it. Here we go. We should start getting lower prices here. Let's see. Market still in sync. You don't want to. We don't want to see anything above 600. And actually, be honest with you, you don't want to see anything above 92. That would be a captain setup long on the 100 NT wrinkle right here. So you see what happens after that? You got a short candle and a half. Here you got a short multiple candles. If they close 92, there's a chance that they rally this to 620. So if I'm looking to be short or stay short, that would be concerning to me. And they just did it. So that puts me in a different kind of category of I got a captain set up long on the 100, but the 200 is still short. So that means if I take any long, it's going to have to be on a very tight scalping basis only. They put that captain setup, Adam, on you, and that 70 was the key. We had to hold on to that 70, and the fact that we just ran through it was a sign that I need to be kind of careful with it. Not an easy market. Whenever the market does this type of thing, you're not like early on we got a bit of a continuation, but now the market is constantly just sells off or rallies and then tanks. Then they sell off a little bit, then run the stops. It was not necessarily a bad idea. I mean, we got in there at 50. That's what we needed to see, but we needed the 70 to hold, and definitely we did not want to see the 90s to break. That was a minefield. I mean, I can take, like, look at that. That is just a wide range. I'll put in a trade right here at 76. Let them come in. I'll be testing at 76 that captain setup. And that will be a non-premium trade, really. 76. Yeah. A non-premium trade. Let's see. Here they come. $76.86. Yeah. Nope. Ugh. Actually, that is a better one. I may not get it. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Damn it. That's a miss. I gotta cancel it. Oh. That would have been so beautiful. That would have been so beautiful. No heat. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and come back. Man, they're after that one. Globex is a price that they can reach out and touch. So here comes that, you know, we saw the 620 off that captain setup that we talked about. See that? Came in, tested one more time, boom. Whenever you see captain setups on these big charts, you could always almost count on them giving you one more candle at least in your direction. Candle, candle and a half. Rarely do we see a failure. I mean, this is a failure, to be honest with you, right here, toward the close. But you rarely see that. The majority of the time you get a push, a push, a push, and you could go as far as you want to go. Look at this one right here, captain setup, a push. It's a very, very good signal to see. Called captain setup. I'm gonna put on an order right here at that 607 on one account. I'm not copy trading anything right now. It's 10:30, so I'm gonna take that 607 to 17 with a stop under 90. Let's see if they get there. So let's go back to this chart too while this is working out. Look where we at. See this? That's an area where if they reject it one more time, we're gonna get 80s, 40s, 500s. So they keep coming to that level and pull back. But you know, they're gonna defend it. I mean, I have an order at 607 to go long. It's an out of sync trade, but I think it has high probability of working. We'll see. They're coming in fast though. Okay. It needs to hit me before it bounces back. If it bounces back, I'm out. I'm canceling the order. A bit of rejection here. Okay, let's see it. Going break even plus one tick. And I'm gonna go look for a bigger target because I'm a greedy bastard. Let's go. Greedy bastard. Greedy bastard, let's go. You can do it. Come on. I'm pushing my luck, I know. Damn it. Come on, greedy bastard. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. You can get there. You can, you can, you can. I'm gonna move my stop anyway, like right here. So that's a little bit closer to 10 point, but I can get 25. I think I can get even further, but I'm gonna, here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I didn't even take a heat on that bad boy. Being a greedy bastard worked for me. This trade is out of sync. So that's my first trade that's out of sync. That's fine. How you guys doing so far? Doing good? Any improvement? Becca, where you at right now? Okay. It's early. You got this. I wish if we have that much power between me and Adam. What target did you have? Damn, look at that. Yesterday's low. That's a little bit rich, Becca. That's You're asking a lot from this market. Oh, okay. So market is back in sync on the short side. on a swing trade basis, but you're running into this captain setup between the 90s all the way down to the 60s. So I want to go back in there and look for a short against that high of 630. So 90. We should get back up a little bit here. Maybe I'll get a chance for an entry. I mean a 6.9 or 6.16 are two good spots if I can get him. A 609 hit. Damn. That's your 10 points right there. And then you got more money coming. Yeah, they're trying, man. They're trying. They're trying to sell this thing off. They're not nice today with that type of behavior. Yeah, so let them figure this out. I mean, we're basically spending a bunch of time here in the neutral zone. Okay. Break the 90s again. Like 0203, that would be a spot where the market can bounce right back up. Like I don't want to get too involved in this right here. I really don't. Yeah, the market is in sync on the short side. I mean, that's basically what that is. And they're just chopping people left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So overcommitting here is just a death sentence. $52. Yeah, they're chopping the living hell out of people. I'd rather be short than long. That's for damn sure. I'm not trading around 600. Like right here, this kind of behavior should sell off. We should sell off below 90s and start picking up some steam into the 80s. That's the assumption. If the market is not doing that and we're testing 15, 10, doing double switch trade here, meaning closing above 607, then that tells me the picture is not what I think it is. Like right here, you break that, then you're gonna start running up into the 14, 15. And if we come in and sell under 600, that's an issue. Like I'm trying to read through it, but it just I mean, you're really reading noise, a lot of it. Like right here, shorting here is a good scalp till 90 and potentially lower. If they close under 600. And they're not closing under 600. I mean, I'll put an order and take a risk, and I'm gonna try to keep it as tight as possible. We break another above 10, then I'm gonna cancel this order. Yeah. Like it's almost untradeable here. Market is in sync. Do it to it. Hey, Ola. Appreciate you, man. You have affected my life positively. Oh, Seal. Yeah, man. How are you? I appreciate it, man. That is so nice to hear. Yeah, like it's such a choppy market here. There's a case to be made for the longs. There's a case to be made for the shorts, and nobody's winning. Really, nobody. I mean, yeah. Maybe the momentum is over for the morning session, and we're gonna go into lunch and chop up. I mean, here we go. You start breaking 90 is important, and 90 break. They'll pick up the stops right under it and rally it back up, and we'll see if they can make a lower high for a short. The 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 longs need to break 630 in order for them to at least get a chance. Okay. Okay. 90. All right. Let's play the game. I mean, I can put this order right here. See how literally the market has done nothing in the past. What is that? Almost like half an hour. Just chop, 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 chop. I'm trading one contract in one account. I'm not even gonna play with this market like that. I'll give it a shot with one contract, one account, and see how we will do. I don't want to see a captain setup. If I see a captain setup, I will cancel my order. Let's see here. Yep, canceling. All right, let's see what they want to do here. 601. I am not trusting this. 602. All right. Maybe trust it. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna have a tight stop. I had it at 602. I would have hit my target by now. But man, I don't want to go against a captain setup in this environment. Uh-oh. I am moving to break even. I'm not playing. Either you work or you don't. I'm not gonna sit here. It's not working, so that's fine. I'll take a stop. Actually, literally, it's a break-even stop. Yeah. This type of market, I'm out. I am not playing with this. That is literally a chop fest on a Friday, and I had a good day. Leaving this bad boy alone. If the market start breaking, like it's such a wide one, but I mean like 560 or break above Globex, which is 642, then you got, and see, that what pisses me off. Now they're putting on a captain setup short. So I should be short, I should be staying short, and then look for 90. And then 80s. That's what I should be doing. And most likely will speed up here. But it's what? It's 10:57. I mean, I'm positive across the board. And how many accounts we did? 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 accounts we copy traded into this. So everything is positive. I'm gonna have to take this as a win and just gonna call it a day. I mean, I could see the shorts really coming back in play, but no momentum and a lot of chop. Maybe undersizing and then wait and give it enough time for it to work out. Captain setup switch trade. That's a short right there at 94.75. You're gonna get a flush here. Damn it. So I talked myself out of a really good trade here, but that's okay. All right, guys. It's 11 o'clock. Good job, everybody. I'm going to call it a day and go enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, and we'll see you bright and early Monday morning. Unless I decide to stay a little bit longer in Oklahoma, then I'm going to bring my laptop and then probably just stream from there. I won't let you leave you hanging, Becca. I will not. Yeah, I've done that before. Um, I usually don't like to like trade from a laptop. I like my station because it's already set up. And but if I'm on a vacation and it's a long vacation, like a couple of weeks or something, I'll bring my laptop and play in the morning. All right, guys. You guys have a good one.